brand new for 2025 is going to be this guy right here. This is the Trails End saddlebag, which is a little bit different than the Hurricane saddlebag that we came out with 2 years ago, and as well the Trails End rig pack. Hurricane rig pack has been around for several years now. It's great, it's 100% waterproof, but you guys were asking us for a saddlebag that matched your Trails End tank bag and or your Trails End tail bag. And that's what we have brought to you this year. We've made some changes to this guy over the Hurricane. The Hurricane bag has a bottle pocket sewn into the bag on one side, or heat welded to the bag on one side, I should say. And we removed that. But what we did was we gave you a pouch down here at the bottom that holds 8 liters of gear. You can put 3 MSR fuel bottles down here, 2 of the large nag lean bottles, toolkits, anything that you want down here at the bottom of the bag. It's super convenient, moves all that weight super low. And a neat thing that I like is when you crash on this, you're crashing on the front of the bag. And all of that stuff you have down here is actually protected because it kind of swings up underneath the motorcycle. So fuel, water, things like that that you need when you're out there, they're not at risk of being crushed when you fall over on the motorcycle. And that's something that does happen on the crash bar bags up front. If you put those things up front, then they could be vulnerable when you crash the motorcycle over to its side. Neat bag. Of course, MOLLE at both ends, so you can still add a fuel bottle holder to the end of the bag if you would like to, or you can add a rig pack. And that's exactly what I've done on the sample bag right over here. Let's go ahead and step this way real quick. So right over here, we have this rig pack that has been MOLLE attached to the back of the motorcycle. Here we have a full liter of oil. We've got a full liter of water. Again, you can hold 3 large water bottles or fuel bottles inside this thing. It's just super convenient. And again, down here at the very bottom, a typical MSR fuel bottle, or 3 of these I should say, weigh about 12 pounds. So moving that 12 pounds of weight from up top of your motorcycle all the way down here to almost axle height is huge. And the fact that it's below all of your other gear, if there was a leak or a failure of that bottle, you're just gonna drip out the bottom. It's not gonna affect any of the other contents that you have inside your bags. Now the Hurricane bags were inherently 100% waterproof on the outside, and this textile material, while it is very water resistant, I've ridden for 2 days in the rain, and the bike has spent a night out in between those 2 days in the rain all night. And I had moisture on the inside, but it wasn't wet. I mean, it wasn't puddly, I should say. So inside here, we have a nice waterproof liner that drops down inside. Now you can use this liner as a roll bag, roll down the top and clip it closed like this, and then it's waterproof like a regular dry bag. Or the way that I typically use it is that there's hook and loop here on the inside, and I just easily run it like that. So now it acts like a normal saddlebag getting in and getting out. You don't have to worry about closing that liner separate. And that gives you, because you just did that 2.5 rolls down at the top, you still have a waterproof seal here at the top in case you fall over in a creek or a river or anything of that nature. Now up here on the front, you can see that I've MOLLE attached this fuel bottle holder to the front, so that's nice and convenient. Again, tons and tons of storage options when it comes to the new Trails End saddlebags. Now, that rig pack that I showed you earlier, right here, can be mounted via the MOLLE that you've seen on the back of the bag, or we have individual hook and loop strips that go around the actual crash bar, go through the MOLLE panels on the backside. Remember I told you that 3 bottles fit in here? Take a look at this. Super convenient. So 3 MSR fuel bottles that hold 30 ounces each, or this guy here is 34 ounces, 1.5 quarts per, and they fit perfectly down in here. This is one of the most common sizes of water bottle that you'll find at most convenience stores when you're out there traveling. So we took a look at that, and we also took a look at the nag lean bottles, which are the most popular hiking, camping, moto camping water bottles. And we made sure that 2 of those fit in here as well. So just a little bit of expansion. This one holds almost 8 liters of storage, whereas the original Hurricane bag holds 5 liters of gear. And one of the things that I use this rig pack for up front is my tool roll. Nelson Rigg has this nice small tool roll right here. And when you open this puppy up, you can see that it has plenty of room for all of the tools that you need out there on your adventure. Now this orange piece up here at the top, I love that, because then any of the tools that I'm using when I'm taking the bike apart, I can put them up there. All the screws, nuts, and bolts that I take off of the motorcycle, I set here on the orange piece. And if I have pieces left over, I know that there's a problem, and I got to go back and take a look at what I screwed up on. But this toolkit is amazing, and I keep it up here on the crash guard. And the reason I do that is because it's easy to get to. When my tools were buried in my luggage in the back, and I had like a loose mirror or something, I just didn't want to dig into my luggage and get it out. But now it's super convenient, sitting up here on the front, I quickly and easily pull it out, use the tool, put it away, just that easy. You can have tools accessible to you while out there on the road. Ooh, I didn't show you the quick release plate. So we launched the quick release plate last year, and you guys that ride Pan Americas, Suzuki V-Stroms, and those of you that have an SW Motec rack, well, you don't have a round bar rack, which is the most common type of rack out there. But SW Motec has what we call the oval or flat bar. It's flat on the sides, oval on the top. This year, we have provided you a quick release option. So you basically strap your saddlebags throwover style. Throwover straps go through here and pull tight. You then have the 4 straps for the sides of the bag that wrap in. Once that's attached, your quick release on and off your motorcycle. Let me show you that over here. So this bag has probably 25 pounds of gear in it currently sitting here. Another feature that I love is the fact that they're lockable. So right here, we have a gun safe lock. This pin goes through our latch right here, and now it can't be pulled up. Now, our quick release buckles or tension lock buckles back here can't be lifted because of this bar that's here. So they are really locked onto your motorcycle. Now, pull this pin, look at this. Soft luggage off your motorcycle, and now soft luggage, you just set your feet in place, is on your motorcycle and you're ready to ride. Super neat features and functions from our Rigg gear and Hurricane or Rigg gear collection here from Nelson Rigg. Now, if you don't ride an adventure bike, if you ride a sport bike, we have you covered for those products too. It's called the Commuter Collection. You can see over here we've got a tank bag, 2 different sizes, 3 different sizes of tail bags, and like beautiful on any fairinged or naked sport bike. Then moving this direction, we have our full Route 1 line of luggage. Again, these are all textile pieces made of Ultra Max material. They're never gonna fade, and that's part of our lifetime warranty. If one of our bags fades, we send you a new one. And they don't, so don't worry about that. New for this year is this awesome little handlebar bag. This handlebar bag straps onto the motorcycle via hook and loop straps. You can double the straps together if you have a far separation like this, or you can go directly to each of those loops on the back. And then this guy right here is the new Getaway 2.0. So the Getaway is a smaller, more compact version of one of our most popular bags, the Destination. The problem with the Destination, not the problem, but the situation that happens is the width of this bag is a little bit too big for those that have a really small luggage rack on their sissy bar. So we created the Getaway 2.0. You can see it's nice and narrow right here. It sits perfectly on those little teeny tiny luggage racks. Fits great in rear seats of motorcycles. Super convenient, but that's new for 25 as well. And that is what we have brand new this year for you. Now, Frank is a big supporter of our channel, One Old Man Riding. We have a coupon code for him, so he gets a little bit of affiliate credit, and you guys get a 25% discount. It is his channel is ONE, One Old Man Riding, but his coupon code is the numeral 1, OMR for Old Man. One Old Man, OMR, that's right. 1 OMR, One Old Man Riding. Anyway, 25% off for you, and then we ship it for free out of our office here in Santa Ana, California.